Hello, accountability buddies. I'm in the first 5 miles of my weekend ride, so it's 5 more miles for the Trevor Project. And I promised myself after the last ride, after I reviewed the footage that I'd recorded, that I would record before the tail end of the ride. And so this is the first quarter of the ride. I'm hoping to do about 20 miles today. It is humid and overcast. We're supposed to get more rain showers starting at noon, and it is 11 o'clock now. I'm hoping to make it out to Little Wolf before it starts raining, but I may not make it out there. The problem with that is, if it does start like heavy downpouring, I will have to hunker down in the cafe until it passes, and we're supposed to get light showers starting at noon and going until 3 o'clock, which is when the cafe closes. So, thinking about that in terms of the ride. Really, I wanted to get the ride in today because I know I'm going to ride tomorrow as well. But I won't want to do 20 miles. I don't want to do a 20-mile day tomorrow. There's also a possibility the showers could float on over us and skip us entirely, although if anything has been shown from the last week, it's that when they're predicting just showers, be prepared for like torrential downpours, because that's what we got last time. So I am prepared in case of rain. I've got a trash bag in my pannier. I had ordered a new pannier from Amazon, but there was some problem with the company, so I ended up canceling the order. They hadn't even started to ship it until Thursday, and it had been a while since I'd ordered it, so I'd hoped to get something waterproof in to carry all my camera gear. Unfortunately, that is obviously not the case because I'm carrying a trash bag to put all my camera gear in case of rain. I've also got all of the stuff that's in my frame bag, and my top 2 bag will be pretty okay with rain. So, there is that sort of possibility. But yeah, I don't, not really sure what to expect in terms of rain. It is really humid though. It's just really sticky, kind of unpleasant out. So yeah, this is not the funnest ride I've ever had. I am wearing sweat wicking shirt underneath my long sleeve shirt. I think I've mentioned I almost always wear a long sleeve shirt over the top of my sweat wicking, my athleisure, my athletic wear. For a couple of reasons. This keeps the sun off my skin, but also when drivers see someone wearing something that's not cycling kit, they tend to be a little kinder and give you a wider berth because they don't see you as a cyclist. So it's maybe a little bit manipulative, but also it's a good safety feature. I did notice a problem with the front set of chain rings on the bike. The front chain rings, they're quite worn. I think putting a new cassette on the back and then a fresh chain on it really accelerated their wear. So I'm in the process of seeking out new chain rings for this set of pedals. I do want to keep these the not the pedals, but the cranks, the part that connects the pedals to the bike, because they are only 170 millimeters, so 17 centimeters, because they're short. I don't want to move to a longer pedal. Actually, I take it back. These are 75. So if I did find a 170 or 165 crank arm, I would switch it out. I take it back. I can see it now. So Yeah, actually, I think that might have the information I need on it. I probably should have looked at that more closely. Um, so I need to buy 2 new chain rings, possibly 3 for the bike, just to get it shifting properly and sounding good. There's a lot of like skipping and grinding of the gears right now, because those teeth are there are a couple of them in a row that are pretty worn, and I think just the act of like putting a brand new chain on there that's super sturdy and not stretched out just wore them off, because I don't remember seeing them that worn when I first got the bike. So I will be looking at fixing those sooner rather than later. I did also, when the thing didn't work out with the Amazon seller, I went to AliExpress and I ordered a Rock Bros pannier for the bike. I just ended up getting the one that I wanted. I think I ordered orange or yellow. I really wanted the orange, so I hope I ordered the orange because that's the one I would like. So just kind of keeping the theme of everything on the bike sort of blue and orange, just because. So yeah, that's where I'm at in the ride. I might provide another update here as I ride. I did check my blood sugar once, and I'll be checking it again in another half hour. I had just completed a long, slow incline, so that does increase because it's that anaerobic exercise instead of aerobic that lowers. So anaerobic increases your blood sugar, pulls it out of the muscles and the fat, converts that over supposedly, or anaerobic and anabolic. I gotta look that up again. But anyway, it's the aerobic stuff is what decreases blood sugars. So I'm gonna see how it is in another half hour, and I'll check in again. Thanks and bye. Hello, accountability buddies. This is Les with another episode of Less is More Healthy. And I realized just as my batteries were about to run out that I had not recorded the rest of this vlog. So here I am recording the rest of the vlog, and I had to connect the camera to my external battery pack, and when I do that, I can't use my microphone. So I'm using the internal microphone, but also like the very moment I hit record, big trucks went by. So it's loud here. So I am finishing up my ride. It was 13 miles out to Little Wolf Cafe. The route that Kamut had taken me, I missed a couple of the turns because I couldn't hear the app, and because I had my my phone in my top tube bag. So because of that, I missed a few turns, and I kind of just took my own route there. Kamut will reroute you, but I didn't have that picked. So I did that, and when I was at Little Wolf, the clouds broke and there was sun shining and it was beautiful. I drank my coffee. It was delicious. The drip Colombian was fantastic, and the ride out was great. I felt really good. All 13 miles felt fantastic. Wasn't particularly fast, but again, I'm not looking for speed here. I'm just looking to kind of enjoy the ride. And then, I noticed as I was drinking my coffee that there's this like big black cloud rolling over, and we were predicted for rain showers and all of that. So I had checked out the app, and we were about to get thunderstorms and heavy rain in a half hour. So finished my coffee, booked it out of there, and took many wrong turns in Ipswich. I saw a lot of the residential section of Ipswich, actually, which is kind of cute. And then got back on track, left downtown Ipswich, got on 133, and it just, the rain started coming down. And I don't think I've ever pedaled so fast. I had a top speed of 20 miles an hour at one point, from my own pedaling. Slight downhill, but still my own pedaling, not a big downhill. I've got a big downhill coming up, and I'll probably hit 25 miles an hour on that. But yeah, it was just torrential downpours. And then I got back to Hamilton, and I wanted to take a picture of the bike leaning up against the tank. I think it's a Sherman tank, some sort of tank there. Wanted to get a picture of the bike leaning up against that for social media purposes. It's already posted by the time you see this. And while I was sitting there, the rain just started coming down even harder. So I was kind of hiding next to the tank, and I was getting soaked. And I had put all of my stuff in a trash bag and was kind of like rearranging things and got myself fully soaked. And I realized I had biked directly past a gazebo. So I got myself over to the gazebo, was joined by I don't know if it was T-ball, I'm pretty sure it was a Little League team, and a couple of kids trying to get out of the rain. And one of the little guys kept talking to me. I won't show them on video because I don't know them. I don't know their families. And I feel weird about posting images of other people's kids without parental permission. So I might show them from a distance as they're like running up towards me. But I did shut off the cameras after they got under the gazebo with me. So yeah, that was super cute. Like hiding out from a rainstorm with a Little League team was cute. And then they called off the game. The kids all ran away through the torrential downpour, and I ended up hanging out underneath the gazebo for about a half hour. And as you can probably see, while you might not be able to see in the background because I'll have it covered over with ride images, the rain stopped. We've got beautiful blue skies. It's nice out. It's a little steamy and humid right now, but it's nice. I am not complaining about this at all. I'm actually really enjoying it. So I'll finish up the last probably 3 miles of my ride, headed home in like beautiful sunny weather, and then I'll go run some errands. Well, first I will take a shower to get the road grime off of me. I had pulled my athleisure pants up so that because it was warm for a bit there, so I'd rolled them up. But my legs are just covered in grit and grime from the road. So yeah, that's no fun. And yeah, so this ride felt really good. I know like I haven't been doing like these longer rides as much as I have or as I would like to because of the rain. But riding in the rain was actually not as bad as I really expected it to be. It was a little cool, but because it's overall relatively warm, I didn't feel chilled. There was a point under the gazebo where I was like, yeah, I feel a little cold right now. But overall, it didn't feel bad at all. So, yeah, pretty stoked on that. Yeah, like, especially like the ride out there, the 13 miles, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to do the 10 miles to work without a problem. And I'm going to maybe start that on Monday, depending on the weather. If it's raining, I'm not going to bike in the rain to work. That just feels like being a little extra. I will, if it's, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to bike to work in the rain. I know that would be like the best thing for me, but yeah, 13 miles felt really good. I can feel the fatigue in my legs right now. And I am noticing some discomfort in my hands. I'm wondering if I need to adjust the handlebar again, either down or something up. I don't know. Like it's pretty upright. It feels pretty good. So I'm just trying to consider like the setup of the handlebars. Do I need a different handlebar setup? I really like this bar though. I wish I'd been able to get a H-bar knockoff that had the rise, like some of the Jones bars do, but I did end up getting a flat one because it was inexpensive. I like the shape, I like the swept backness. I might consider getting another one with a bit more of a rise. So yeah, I'm gonna head home because I gotta pee. Um, so uh, thank you for watching, and thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.